Hi, welcome to the channel. Let's see if we can solve this equation together. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Okay, so the first thing to notice here is that we have an x in the denominator, and in mathematics we cannot divide by 0. So the first thing you should say before you do anything is that x must be different from 0. So you just put that on the side as a note to self, so that if you find a solution to this equation which is 0, you'll know to reject it, so that you don't fall into the trap of giving a solution which is not a good solution. So the first thing to do here is to get rid of the x at the bottom. And in order to get rid of the x at the bottom, we probably need to multiply top and bottom by x. So I'm going to multiply the left-hand side by x and the right-hand side by x. So we'll get x times x, which is going to be x squared, plus 1 over x times x, which is going to get rid of the x at the bottom, and that's going to be equal to 2x. So we end up with this kind of simplified equation, which is x squared plus 1 equal 2x. And from here, well, we can move the 2x to the left so that we have everybody on the same side. So we can say x squared minus 2x plus 1 equals 0. And now we're left with a quadratic equation. Now, when you look at quadratic equations, the first thing you should do is see if you can factorize. So to see if we can factorize, we look at the last number, which is a 1, and we ask ourselves, can we find a pair of numbers that multiplies to 1 and adds up to the number in the middle? Well, if you had negative 1 times negative 1, that would be equal to 1, and negative 1 plus negative 1, that would be equal to negative 2, which is the number in the middle. So we can factorize this as x minus 1 times x minus 1. This would be a factorization that would work. I'm just going to write this out here. So this is a good factorization for this quadratic, or more simply put, we can write it down as x minus 1 squared. And if you say x minus 1 squared equals 0, that's a very good answer for this question. So I'm just going to rewrite this for you up here. X minus 1 squared equals 0. And so if x minus 1 squared is equal to 0, that means x is equal to 1, because 1 minus 1, well, that's going to be 0. So we have what we call a double solution here. 1 is a double root. And as you can see, if you plug it into the quadratic at the beginning, you could have 1 plus 1 over 1, which means 1 plus 1 on the left, which would be equal to 2. So then 2 is equal to 2, and we're happy with this solution as a very good solution to this equation. Fantastic. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Make sure you like and subscribe to the Mathmagic channel so we can provide you with more math videos, challenge your brain on a daily basis, and we shall see you next time. Bye-bye.